Yes, pledge allegiance to
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We did a roll call.
Lee Brayley here.
Janet Prentice here. Commissioner here. Gwen is sick and Ellen is out of town, so there's just the three of us. We have a quorum. We're going to start out with item 1, public hearing for. Is that quiet, please? We have a public hearing for a zone change application. From AB 1311-U from SF1 to SF10. RE10. RE10. Excuse me. Mr. Williams, is he here? Yes.
Wilson.
Wilson, I'm sorry.
Originally, we had put the application for the RE10, but you guys suggested that we do agriculture. And after reviewing all of that, we decided agricultural meets everything. And the RE10 actually meets.
That would make it easier. Nope. Okay, this time I'd like to make an motion on public hearing.
I make a motion to open public hearing on the application PD 1311-U from SF1 to RE10. Second.
Pass. We open public hearing, please. Yes, Martha.
Margaret Osowski, 102 for Westwood Opinion. I'd like to know where you got the single family 1 acre.
Off the old thing, off our old, yeah.
Because in 2006, that was changed to single family 10 acres. I have the paperwork.
So
So,
it's gonna be a single family.
That's what's gonna be right now.
well, you guys, didn't you guys just say it was going to be agricultural?
Nope.
The owner decided to go and like
10 acres of what? Single family or
Single
residential? Single family?
Residential.
It should be
Rural
agriculture.
No, what, because your application says rural estates.
Yeah, it originally was rural estate 10, and we modified it.
When did you modify it?
Well, no, I'm modifying it now.
You can't do that.
The paperwork says rural estates 10, that's what we're here to talk about today.
Okay. Now, when I came back, I came back with the thing, a week ago, I talked to councilman. And asked them to change to ag.
Could you come up forward, please?
And please introduce yourself again.
Okay. Hi, I'm David Wilson.
Well, let's have your name, because I got it wrong.
Sure, I'll say it again. I'm David Wilson.
We will. Okay.
I currently don't live here quite yet, still working on that too. So anyway, I had come back here because of your suggestion. Last time, planning committee, you guys asked me to give you feedback on whether we would go with ag as you suggested, or
Well, that wasn't a unanimous suggestion.
it was a suggestion. Yeah, it was a suggestion. And so when we looked it over, it actually does meet all the guidelines that we're looking for. And so that would work for that, as opposed to, right now, it's half acre. It's actually single family.
It's single family.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna be 45 cars driving back and forth there. Instead, it's gonna be 3 cars or 2 cars. So yeah, it should cut back a lot of the dust and everything like that. But the, I know it says RE10, but I did take your suggestion and go with that and decide to do ag.
That would be,
A10. Would be an A.
best, and that would be good. I think your neighbors have your
Not that. It's on there for RE10.
I think my neighbors know because they sent out, somebody sent this out. They said, if this zone is changed to agriculture, so they already knew it was going to be agriculture. So because I came back and talked to the council. I've already talked to some of the council members, Dale was there. I talked to some of the council members and let them know that, yes, we did decide to change it there. I actually changed it on the map and I brought that to deliver to her with the change on that says ag.
So
And
the paperwork we have says RE10, so we can't approve ag. Our paperwork says RE10.
Okay.
If that's what you want, we have to get this table and start over again.
okay, well, let's just do that. That's what I came in. That's why I came in last time and did that. So is there some process? Who would I speak to have that change done?
I don't know.
Well, this is,
You come in and talk to Jenna.
Talk to the city.
but I did talk to her. I already talked to her to do the change to ag. I talked to you to change the ag
Would
last
you
time.
like to see your change paperwork? I have a copy of it right
Yes,
here.
yes.
Not at this time.
Not at this time, but you can. You never changed it to ag. You changed it to RE10 from RE. Just to be specific.
From RE.
I have your paperwork
Rural
right.
estate.
We have the paperwork right here and we can see the
Jen,
change.
Jen, he can meet with staff. We'll take care of staff.
What?
This is your app.
Is that the original one? What's the date on it?
Single family to RE10.
Yeah, single family to RE10 is the original one. That's correct. When I came back in here, after you guys had suggested that, because you wanted me to think about it and to go over it and to do the comparison, and I did that. And so after doing the comparison, a thorough comparison, you can see there's some distinct features that when I made my, when I described everything that we want to do, you can't do with RE10, which you can with ag. And so ag would be the best thing for this. So that's why I came back and spoke with the council members.
So you'll have to get the paperwork figured out.
So yes, so I'll just go ahead and redo that.
Sure. If we don't have one.
So can we do that today? Is that possible? How's that happen?
We need a 10-day notice for public hearing
Mhm.
and,
Everything has to match what we're doing, public hearing.
Okay, now the map, I actually gave her the map with it changed to ag.
Yeah.
So I know the application, and that was given well over 10 days ago. But it needs to just a formal application resubmitted, is what you're saying.
All our paperwork has to say whatever you're trying to ask for. We can't deny or accept or approve something that's not on our paperwork.
Okay,
right.
okay. All right, then we'll just resubmit and go from there.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Staff would like to report also, we forwarded you over a letter today concerning Mr. Wilson's property. One of the challenges that we see in turning it into an agricultural zone is it opens up the opportunity because our ag zone allows for distribution of product for him to have a commercial product. So staff has recommended that you do not approve or support an agricultural zone in this area in the midst of a residential community. It would allow the applicant the opportunity to grow a 10-acre, as he's represented, a 10-acre garden for I believe is organic growth that he could sell to local restaurants. This makes it a commercial product of which the town is not as supportive at this point of an agricultural product within a residential zone area.
Well, we have
So we-
special zones.
So we have not accepted an application. We have not received any application to change this to an agricultural zone, nor is staff recommend that it go forward as an agricultural zone product.
Well, I think that actually explains why, when I came back and changed it to ag and brought the paperwork in, that she would not take any conditions on the application. Or nor did she suggest, or did he suggest when I presented to both of them, because I came and spoke to both Dale and Kevin together. When I came back here.
Do you want RE10 right now? Because we can approve that, move it on to the town, for the town council for RE10, but we can't do anything with that right now.
No, I'll wait for the ad. And as far as the selling of the products, this is raising, having a Scottsville type garden, anybody who knows Scottsville gardens knows that you spend millions of dollars to Scottsville gardens, you never make any money back. Having beds of carrots, cabbages and other kinds of things, aside from the flowers, available for the, well, she said and I did say before also local restaurants, but I also said all of the community. Where we would have a text list of anybody who wants to be on it to say, when these are ready, come on over and swing by. And that's why it is a commercial. You could say, I guess a fruit stand like you see in what's it called? Rockville? You know, the Rockville Cruise, I guess that is considered commercial. And so you'd be growing it for commercial, because certainly I'm gonna be growing more than 2 people.
Yeah, David, we have certain areas of town that are listed for this type of endeavor. And unfortunately, in the middle of a residential zone, not within that.
But whether I can sell this stuff or not, it's gonna be exactly the same.
Yeah, you know, my
When we
way.
change the zoning, everything's gonna be built. Exactly.
But you can do the same thing with the rural
What's that?
estate. Just don't sell.
In real estate, you can still grow your garden. That's not, don't say stop you from growing a garden in real estates.
Yes, we can grow the garden in real estate. I can do anything like that.
And that we can approve tonight. Like
Okay.
Richard said.
So approve it tonight and then also apply for it.
It won't happen.
No.
You don't think so? Not yet? Okay, I'll wait till it's now. So approve it already.
Why don't we go ahead and send this to the town council and you talk to staff? And, you have rural estate 10 here. We can
Let's do RE10.
We can do rural estate 10.
Let's do RE10.
Okay. Okay, let's open the public hearing back.
Hasn't closed.
It hasn't closed.
It's open.
Huh?
It's still right.
It's still open. Should we close it?
Hell no.
Okay, let's talk.
Kevin Sayre, 893 Foothill. I live in Gooseberry. Can you see me?
And that's where this property.
Okay,
is located.
No, it's not. The property's not located.
Adjacent
No,
to
he's
it.
a-
well,
Yeah, it's part of it.
anyway, I've had, numerous conversations with David and what his plans are out there. And I know some people are against it. But I think when some people started to find out what David's plans really were for our area out there, they flipped on it real quick. First of all, he does have water, which is key to anybody's survival. So now, instead of us having to come all the way down here or over here to get water in an emergency, we're just gonna cruise on over to David's place. Now, when he gets ready to start putting in what he's doing out, first of all, I would love to see a beautiful garden area out there rather than a bunch of homes. I think that's a perfect addition to our Gooseberry subdivision area. He wants to put in lots of fruit trees and grow vegetables, which could feed our community. Hey, kudos, dude, 100%. I will be the first person over there to help you do whatever you need to do to get your project off the ground. And I will support you to the best of my ability through the planning commission when it comes to the town council. So regardless of all the rules and regulations that cities implement, towns and everything, this is about doing the right thing for our community and for our neighborhood. So you got my support, Dave.
And mine.
There you go.
Jake Weber, 2786 North Purple Sage Road. I live across the street from what David's trying to do. Awesome, do it. I live on the road. That the traffic will be coming down. It's not any more than the construction traffic. It would actually probably be less than construction traffic going on. Great, I don't care. There's gonna be 10 more cars. If there's 10 more cars a day, it affects nothing. So I'm all about a fruit stand across the street from my house. If you want to put it on my driveway, go for it. I just want a peach every now and then. So, all right.
Margaret Osowski, 102 West Little Pinion. Well, I'm not for commercial endeavor out in our area. If he wants to do his gardens, that's fine, but I don't want to see any more traffic unless he wants to pave Purple Sage. And so we don't have a bunch of traffic going in and out. I don't want a bunch of weird people coming into our neighborhood. That's how I feel about it. And also too, you know, he may have water, but how much water is he able to use? What is his acreage feet of water that he's going to be able to use and stuff?
Get off my lawn while you're at it.
And I think it'd be a nice, kind of a nice barrier between you and Majestic Eagle.
It's not even near Majestic Eagle.
It's not near
No,
Majestic
no.
Eagle.
No.
Where
It's
you're-
not even in the middle of the residential area.
It's west of all the houses. It's west of all the houses.
Yeah.
It's in a pile city. Would like much better.
Yes, I agree.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Everybody will see it all the time.
Hi, my name is Linda Noyes and I live right across from it. I'm on Purple Sage Road, 2846.
We have time, please.
My worry is that I've already seen a lot of trucks there trying to drill, moving many different times, and that's what I see. I think if it's commercial, it could be, we don't say, oh, there's can be 10 cars or 5 cars. There could be 50 cars. That I object to. Go ahead.
He's not asking for a commercial. An ag doesn't give you permission to do commercial.
Ag does, but not in R.
You can't do commercial in ag.
You cannot.
Yeah,
By definition.
yes, you can.
You
Yes, you
can set
can.
up a store in your farm.
You can do a commercial ag product in agricultural range.
You can set up a store though.
I didn't say a store, I said you can produce commercial product as an
Well,
agricultural.
producing versus setting up an actual store, are 2 different things.
I agree. It's a garden as far as, I think what the applicant is, I apologize. The applicant is trying to grow a garden, guys. What's wrong with the garden?
Nothing,
There's nothing wrong with the garden.
that's what I don't
The issue
understand.
is whether or not you can legally process what his application, which you cannot do tonight.
Right,
That's
right.
it.
We can't do it to act tonight, but we can't do his tent.
Well, and that's my concern is if there's a lot of traffic. It's not,
Can I address that? Because right now, the whole 30 acres there, that myself owns and then somebody else owns. That whole 30 acres actually was planned for a half-acre development. I have the original plan. If you take up each house, for every 45 homes, there's 45 homes mentioned. 45 homes times 3, that's 150 cars going back and forth on the road every day. So by doing this, we're gonna have very minuscule traffic. You see, I go there every day now. I've been going there every day for a
I see your car every day.
So you see my, it's not a lot of traffic, it's just, and it's just me doing the work out there. And I don't plan, most farms, they, and I think Richard and some of the other guys that have, they're on this area long enough to see my farms, most people there. Unfortunately, that's.
Right.
So the rule for the one that he's trying for tonight, there would be no commercial. He could sell his product, but he wouldn't have trucks coming to. He can't sell it at all.
No.
He's gonna have to figure a way to do that.
He's
And he's
sticking in his
saying-
truck to all
Hey,
the
hang on. Can we
virgins.
address this to council commission, please, with your questions?
So my thing is if he's gonna go try for the ag one,
Hang on a sec. We need to turn this